Okay, we'll be covering Pangamot, which is empty hand against the weapon. Of course, you're always at a great disadvantage when you're going against a weapon. So if you can, pick up anything, use it, or run, but if you can't, you've had no choice if you're cornered, then the best thing to do is you have to move in. Because what happens is when someone's striking at you, when it gets to their center line, that's when it's the most powerful. Okay? As soon as it passes the center line, the energy starts to dissipate. Okay? And also, when someone's actually striking at you for real, they're not going to give you this nice long arm to work with. Everything's going to be really, really short. Okay? So what you have to do is you have to move in quickly. See? Just depending where you catch it. See, from here I happen to get the puño, so I would take that line in from here. Okay? If you stay out here, you're just going to eat it. There's no way you can take it. Okay? So even if you have to take a hit to get in, you've got to get in close to them. Okay? Have to get in close, because from right here, it's hard for them to hit you with any kind of power or force. Whereas if I'm back here, I'm just have to, whatever, I'm going to take it. Okay? So if you can't run and they start to swing, that's when you got to enter them. Okay? Enter quickly. Okay? And same thing, as you'll see with the Pangamot, everything's grabbing and hooking. Okay? So we're hitting, hooking. This would be your throw line. Let's go right straight into it. So the first motion we're going to work is your entry, okay? So once they enter, first thing you want to do is get that eye jab, okay? But it's all one motion. As you're entering, you're not going 1, 2, okay? It's all one motion. This is diving in. Circular elbow. Take the funny bone right here. So when you're grabbing the arm, you're twisting it. So it's opening that line up for you. So from right here, that's where you're going to elbow. Okay. Now what we're doing is we're passing. See? So we'll take that line one more time. So we enter, drop, circular elbow, twisting the arm, elbow, pass. Okay. So we'll show it from the opposite side. So as you enter, this is already, you're actually hitting through, see, because this would be an eye jab, okay? Drop it. So when you're dropping that, drop it, see? Circular elbow. Hit that funny bone. Hooking in from here, see? Have the foot trap so they can't run on you. See? First pulls, see? So that's off-centering them. Grabbing face, small circle. Turning the head straight to the ground. Head's right here. Tongue. So, enter, circular, hit, grab that, hook that puño. See? So it's locked in, because most people will hold on to their weapon. Okay? They'll hold on for dear life. You can use this for a brace for your snake, so that comes straight in. Or if you want, you can take them right to the back of the knee, onto the head. See? There's your lock. Hit, hit. From the other side, as they strike, enter. Drop that in, circular, circular, hook it. Hook that in. See? Doesn't matter if you're in from here. You can also step around, okay, for the face grab. As you grab that, see? Be careful with your partner. You're going to take them right to the back of your knee, okay? Plus you already have your stick. That puts you into your neck compressions. Okay? But be real careful on your partner. Okay, we'll just take it a little bit farther here. So once we enter, we elbow, circular elbow, elbow. From here, what we're doing is we're striking an uppercut. Okay? What you do is you're grabbing the head, but see, I'm not just grabbing it. I'm grabbing and cutting. See how it's turning? Turns the body. See, from here, they can muscle strength against it. If someone's really strong, it's going to be hard to control them. But it's amazing when you open your hand and you cut. See? In that motion there, you just take it right into the knee, or skip knee, into your pooter. You end up right from here. See? You still have control of everything. As you rotate, see how I'm twisting it? See, our arm is here. See the extension? See, it can't turn that way. So what you're doing is you're grabbing that as you're turning for your other knee. See? And from here, now you've got your compressions into your chokes, okay, and your hits or whatever. Now I'll do it from the other side to show you. So as we're entering, see, always remember, get that eye jab first if you can. The thing is with this, while we're going 1, 2, say they block the eye jab. See, this can still drop in, okay? There's your circular elbow, hit. So what I'm doing is I'm rotating. See, I'm going down the arm, so I have control of it. Everything's in close to my body. It's not out here. See, so from right here, what you're doing is you're rotating sideways to your uppercut, okay? Now I'm grabbing the head. What I'm doing is I'm cutting. See? That strips the stick out. So from right there, I mean, you can skip knee in 1, 2, take it to your pooter. So you've got the crunch, or you change hands. Continue to turn them. That will get them onto their back. So what we're going to show is just the cutting motion, so you get a feel of it, how it works empty hand also, but to show you from the motion that we were working on as we're hitting and cutting, see? And we're cutting that line right there, okay? It's the same thing to show you how it is empty hand. As the punch is coming in, there's my shot, right? Elbow, see? As I'm dropping, see if I make a figure 4 here and close it, if they're stronger than me, they can cut back, see? And they can probably get out of it, okay? If I open my hand and I just point it to the ground, down we go, okay? So I'll show it from this line. As they're get that eye jab, see? Elbow. See, same thing, if I'm right here, they can muscle out of it, see? Once you cut that line and you go straight to the earth, down you go. And there's your back. Plus you can use the elbow compressions or forearm compressions. Okay, so if you can strike with your left, you can also use your right. Okay. So as we're entering, we get that shot in here. We come through. This is shooting straight in. Okay. So it's coming straight in. It locks that elbow. So it's the same motion. See, I'm cutting. See, you've got them locked in from here. Rotate your body. Get knee. Skip knee. And just rotate it. See. Same motion. So from the other side, as they enter, and you hit, see, this is shooting straight in. See, straight into that line, hooking that. See, as you turn. See, plus it puts you through all different types of lines. Okay, sure. You can also go from hubud motion. If you can, so you can practice from motion, or you can practice from the initial strike. See, there's your hit. See, it doesn't matter. Same thing. Lock in play. Make sure you let go so your partner doesn't hurt themselves. Okay, what you're doing is just going from motion. See, so as they're striking, there's your initial hit, eye jab, put you in from here to uppercut, or grabbing face, or coming up and under, grab, or you can grab throat, doesn't matter, okay? Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is a deep right arm snake. Okay, so as you get that initial shot in, hit, enter, elbow, you're trapping the foot. But see how my arm is going down the stick here to the end of the stick? If I keep it here, see, my arms get stuck. See? And as later you'll see as we're coming up, if my arm's here, I'm all tangled up. Okay, so it's really important as you're going over is to go down that stick. See? What we're doing is we're going to the knee. What you can do is you're going to pull on this line right from here. So she's standing right here. You've got points of triangles. Okay? What I'm doing is I'm going to pull her to this line from here. See? That releases, and there's your hit. So from your entry, as we're entering and hitting, see how I check the foot? Okay. It's really important. Make sure you go down that stick. Okay. I'm grabbing that knee. What I'm doing is I'm cutting on this line. I'm dropping all my weight. Okay. You're not going like this. See. You're just dropping straight down. See. Grab that knee and cut. Now see what's happening. See, this is your disarm as they're going down. See how they can't hold on to that stick. See. So as you take them down, this becomes your hit. See. Okay, now show it from the other side. As we enter, see, same thing. They've checked, drop that in. See? You're just dropping that down. There's your circular elbow. Elbow again. Dropping from here. Grabbing. the knee, as the hand goes down the stick, you're pulling them right on the line, right here. See how their body's lined up here? This is the line you're cutting at. See, the knee's really weak here. Okay? This is your disarm. See, as they're going down, that's where you're hitting. This can just switch over and trap. Hit. Hit. Okay, just to show you how that grab works, the grab and twist, you can use it anywhere. Let's say we're entering in from here, right, and she goes to grapple with me. Okay, I'm at a big disadvantage because I don't have a weapon, and they're just going to close in and try to take you down. So the first thing you do, as soon as you feel that thing wrap around, is you grab something, okay, and you grab it and you twist. Okay? See, now what I'm doing is I'm rotating my body to lock that arm out. Okay, everything is close into me. It's like you're grabbing your own stomach. So you just grab. See, this will be your throw. See. Now release on here because there's a lot of tension on them. See, so from here, this is where you're going to lock it. Okay. See, I've got the knees. See, right from here, you can just punch them. You can lock them. Doesn't matter. Okay. Plus from here, I have the disarm. See how it's hooked into the crook of my arm here. See. You can't hold it. See, still keep hold of this, lock this in tight. See, if anything's loose, they can pull out, see, or counter you. See, you want everything close into your body. If everything's loose, it's not going to happen. Okay. In reality, everything's going to be in close. This is going to be on their head. Okay. But see, you still have compressions. See, compression, compression. Okay. Plus, you can also twist it. See, from right here. So I'm twisting this. But what's happening is they can only go so far because you have their arm locked. See, so it locks them into place. They can't go anywhere. See, and the more you twist, the worse it is for them. And just to show that it doesn't matter where you're grabbing. See, that we can be in from here, and I may come into the face and grab. See, you're going to grab and twist. See, I can come into the neck and grab and twist. See? And that'll pull it into the elbows. See? But same thing, you're monitoring everything close. See? Make sure you let off your partner's foot, because this is going to be your takedown from here. See? And this is just your release. See, I've got the thumb pad. See, got the thumb and hitting. And here we go. See, all I'm doing is I'm C-cupping compression. Start here. Just turn around here. See what's happening is I'm cutting on this line here. It's actually going in toward her shoulder, okay? And what's happening is you're C-cupping at the elbow, right above the elbow where the tendons hook in, okay? You're just going to C-cup from here. This is just pressing down, okay? This is just cutting up. So when you do them both together, you've got a bad compression, okay? Plus you can step through. See, I'm hooking this onto here. Now I've got a triple compression. All you're doing is you're just grabbing through, grabbing the stick, compressing down. This is compressing down. This motion right here tightens it onto the neck, okay? So just go slow on your partner because it's a lot of pressure, okay? And just do them all together. Okay. Okay, the next motion we're doing, I'll show you first with sticks so you get a general idea of how your arm is supposed to go in between the legs of your opponent, okay? So it doesn't matter, we're in here playing, hitting. See, I've come in from here. Everyone's seen this one, right? You're putting it between the leg, you have the foot trapped. Once your partner goes down, let up off their foot so they don't hurt their ankle, okay? So what you're doing is you're cutting in from here, see? So just show it from the other side, just to get an idea of what you're doing. See how it's coming in, and what you're doing is you're twisting, so it's turning the hips, and it locks the knee in place. If you don't have the foot trapped and I go like this, they're just going to step out, okay? So make sure you have that foot trapped, okay? This is the motion right in from here. You're cutting, slide off your partner's foot, okay? So the same thing, empty hand. As we enter and we hit, what's happening is I'm trapping that foot. Now see how my knee is hitting right here? See? My knee is actually jamming their knee straight. This arm is shooting in. And I'm doing the same thing as I did with the stick, just cutting down. Just make sure you let off your partner's foot so they don't hurt themselves. Okay, so we enter. Okay, dropping it. Circular elbow. Elbow the funny bone. See, this is going into the leg. See, as they're going, I'm not staying back here and reaching like this. See, what's happening is I'm stepping in. See, this creates the knee. See? This cuts in. See? Hit. Okay, from the other side, same as we enter. See? Dropping, circular elbow, elbow. As I step on the foot, I'm stepping in. See? As I step in, this is cutting. You actually take it all the way to the ground. Okay? So as I'm stepping in, this is cutting. I'm locking it. Boom. Okay, this one's a little bit different. Instead of trapping the foot, you're going all the way behind the foot. Okay, show you same thing from your entry. Okay. You can do whatever entry you want, it doesn't matter. Remember the first time we came from right here? All I'm doing is as I'm snaking, I'm stepping in behind that foot and cutting. Okay. You can also step in from here, having toe up, and as you cut, this is straightening out. That just throws them down. Okay. So once again, as we enter, we get that shot in. See? We get that shot. What's happening is this is shooting in. So I've got my foot up, my toes up. So what I'm doing is as I'm cutting this line, just like with the stick, see, this is actually straightening that. That's going to bump them. There's your hit. Okay, from the opposite side. So as we enter, see, and I shoot as I'm stepping in, see right from here. See what I'm doing too is I'm locking this in place. Now she can't sweep me. She can't back sweep me. So this leg is locked in place. Okay. See, it's from here and you just compress it, and that pops it out. There's your hit. Okay, some systems call it a bicycle step. Okay, it's like she's trying to hip throw me, and I'm off balance. See, from right here, the only place I'm going is down. This may save me. So it just changes the line on it. So it's from the opposite side. You're in from here, and she's going to hip throw me. Yeah, I'm off balance. Okay, see, so all you do is you put that toe up. Okay, then that'll let you do whatever you like. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're gradually working our way up the body. Okay, so as we enter, we get the shots in. Okay, and we hit from here. See what's happening is you're going right where the crease of the leg is. What you do is you're shooting straight in. What that's going to do, it's going to push him back. Same thing. I'm stepping forward, and I still have that knee shot. Just make sure you let up off your partner. Okay. It's really good if you have blade. Just want to open the blade. But it's the same motion as you're slicing. This is shooting in from here. And then you're going to cut. You got your hits. Okay, from opposite side, same as we hit in from here. See, now we're just working our way upward a little bit higher. Okay, instead of going all the way down. See, right from what you can do is you're going to hit. Boom. So that's bending them right there. Okay, pop back up. See, if your fingers are weak, you can use your knuckles. It doesn't matter. You just want to hit them here because this is where the hip bends. Okay, so it's the same thing. If you want to use your knuckles, you can do that. See how that's, but you're still stepping into them. Okay, so it's the same thing. As you hit, make sure you release. In actuality, you wouldn't release. Okay, you'd be totally underfoot. There's your hit. 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 Okay, so now we're going to show that everything you're doing in the Pangamot you can also do empty hand and just be Kamut, which is just the hand. So just to show you an entry on these, because since you're working low line, you don't want to stay up on them. As they punch, what you're doing is you're popping. See, you're popping up underneath them. See, but you have that foot trapped. What I like to do is I like to hit with the middle knuckle here into the ribs, which gets them to move back. Okay, so the very first one we did, same thing. Just grabbing from here to your takedown. So same thing. Pop that, shoot it in. Okay, get them back off center. See? Right from here, grabbing that knee, taking them down, let off a foot so they don't hurt themselves. Okay, but you can just pump and take off. Okay, from other side. Same thing, as they punch, that's popping in. See, what I'm doing is I'm hitting that, getting that back, getting them back. See, from here, see, also they'll come in here for the kicks. So as punch comes in, make sure you drop. So you don't want to be like this, going boom, and pulling it to your own face, okay? You got to drop everything. There's your hit. See, now as you're taking them down, see, here, this becomes your kick. See? Plus it sets you up for whatever else you want to do. Oh. Okay, so it's just like the other one we did in the Pangamot series. Same thing, drop it. I mean, you can use any entry you want, doesn't matter. Okay. So as they're popping it, see, same thing. Shoot in from here. And all I'm doing is I'm shooting in. This is cutting. That's dropping. Same thing. Just work your way up into their body. Whatever you want to do. Okay, from the other side. So as they hit, pop that up, shoot in. Same thing. Drop this on. That line. So if you want, you can get into different leg locks. Okay. So you can just cut and twist or turn them. However you want to do it. See. Go into your choking or striking. Okay, so if they're an opposite lead and they jab, and as you hit from here, it doesn't matter because you're just taking whatever foot's available in from here. Okay, So this way I just go up right up into the solar plexus or up underneath the ribs. See? So it's the same motion in from here. See? Down. Just make sure you release your partner. But see, it gives you a good opportunity, whatever kind of lock you want to. So from the opposite side, same thing. You want to drop, it doesn't matter how you use your hands. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're just popping up. You just want to get away from that jab, okay? Because they're going to be retracting it. All you're doing is protecting yourself. See, from here I take a little bit of a step over, grab that knee. See, in reality, we'll go really slow. You wouldn't release that foot. See, I just release a little bit, but see what's happening? Just from right here, see? Just tap. See? So in reality, you wouldn't be releasing that foot on them. So as they're falling, they're going to really torque their ankle. Plus, that gives you something to work with. See? You can always already take that injured ankle, turn it, and lock it. Okay, from low line you can use different tools also. So as they're striking and you're getting that shot in from here, as you're grabbing this and you're pulling them, you're rotating, what you're doing is you're pulling them into the shot from here. Okay? You can elbow that knee, and then this is the opposite. It's just going to take it down. Just release your partner's foot. Okay? So from other side, same thing. As I pop, see, in from here, see what's happening. This is coming in as you're pulling them. This is your elbow. Hands hooking. See also how you're grabbing. I'm grabbing with the fingertip here, right behind the knee and the tendons. See, you're cutting that in. Just make sure you let up off the foot. Okay. Same thing, you go right into leg locks or ankle locks. Okay, so now from low line, you can also use sweeps in there. It's just up to your imagination. So it doesn't matter what style you study, you can do anything you like. Okay, so as you're punching and you're shooting in, as I drop and hit from right here, see as I'm grabbing, first one, we just took them back. What I'm doing is I'm stepping through the sweep. But as I'm doing it, I'm not releasing this. I'm pulling this down, I'm going to sweep this foot up. See? So this is coming in from here. And there's your shots in. So from the opposite side, same. As I hit, I'm shooting in. See, as this is hitting, see, shooting in from here. This is sweeping. This is hooking and grabbing. Left foot is sweeping, see. It also puts you into different locking. Okay, so next one's the same thing we did with the Pangamot. As you're popping it up and you're getting that hit, the same thing, you've got the grab. You've got the skin grab, okay? So it'd be the exact same thing for the next motion where you're cutting into the hip and from here. But the same thing, you're stepping in and cutting, okay? Your options are endless. I mean, you can use whatever kind of entry point you like. If you like to stand up, you can still cut them in from here. It doesn't matter. See? I mean, I'm still in these lines in from here. See, this can also be a bump. but just release your partner's foot, but in actuality you wouldn't. See how it's going to take them back? See? So once you get the principle of what you're doing, it doesn't matter what you use. If you can use your hand, you can use your knee, doesn't matter, okay? Okay, so you can work your way up and down the body. If you like, you can just come in from here as you're striking, and you get that hit, you can just take the knees and crush it down. Just let up off your partner's foot. So it's any joint, so it's the same thing. If you're in from here, you can use the ankle, okay? And this is going to be your tackle. Of course, it puts your ankle right where you want it for any kind of leg motion you want to do. Okay? So same thing from opposite side. As you're popping that in, see, and we're coming in, we're grabbing both hands on the knees, you're locking that knee up, and you're going to step in. Same thing, you're bumping them with the shoulder. Now that bump just takes them down. So it's the same thing in from here. When you're in this line and from here, as you're cutting, see, the shoulder bumps them. Okay. So you're just using all your tools to the best advantage. Okay. So as you're striking, see, there you go. See, there's your shot. Okay, so it's the same thing. I either come in from here, I can come in from here, I can go in from here, but it's all the same. You're popping them with that shoulder. Okay, and just release their foot so they don't get hurt. Okay, so now we're going to work the mid-high line. Okay, so it's same entry. Of course, you can use whatever entry you want. I mean, you can come in from who, but if you like, it doesn't matter. Whatever art you practice, it doesn't matter. Okay. So as I hit, what I'm doing is I'm coming in from here. Once again, I'm making that knuckle, and as I'm hitting, see, at first I trap that initial foot. Okay. So as I'm hitting, what I'm doing is I'm going to the opposite foot. That gets your crossover. Okay, and then these are your stomps. Okay. So you can take ankle, you can take knee, doesn't matter. Or what they'll do is they'll switch up. They'll take it in from here and take a line. Take your takedown. See? So it doesn't matter what art you study, you just apply it. So that was going from who, but now we're just going through that flowing motion. Okay? So same thing as I'm hitting, I'm trapping the opposite foot. There's your kicking, there's your stomping. See, I can quick split. Or from right in from here, as you get that hit and you bounce, you can also change feet. See, you can hook in from here and sweep. There's your shot. Okay, so now you have different pinching techniques you can use. So same thing after the entering from here, see, and we're hitting, we're still in midline. See, we've hit from here. See, what's happening is you're just going a little bit deeper and you're grabbing right where the pecs in the deltoid catch it in, which you're just squeezing it. So you get that motion right there. See, you're just grabbing it. That's leaving you options for different things. Here, okay. Okay, from the opposite side, so you can see. Remember, important thing is the entries. Okay. Oh, hit. See, what I'm doing is I'm coming in and grabbing that. Okay. See, if I like, I can use the same concept we used on the low line to take this to the ground, and then do your hits. See? Next one, just a little bit different. It works really good for people with big hands. Okay, so it's same entry. See, as we're coming in, what they're doing is they're grabbing there, and they're also grabbing at the collarbone right here. See, so they're grabbing the pit and that line there, squeezing. See, that just locks it into place. Here's your elbow. So you can also do it from hubud. See, it doesn't matter. You don't always have to use that entry. You can just come straight in from a cover and hit. See how this is coming in, I'm just grabbing everything and compressing. See, it all depends how she falls. You know, yeah. Okay, so in the last video series, we were explaining the revving motion. So we're going to be going into a deep snake, and what it is a revving motion. See how the hand turns, you're coming up, and the hand's turning. See, it's almost like an elongated figure eight. If you look at the motion, it's like a elongated figure eight. But see how the hand's turning. Okay, so it makes a big difference on your entries if you're using that motion when you're cutting, okay, instead of just coming straight around and hitting, okay. So same thing as we're entering, and we get that shot in from here, and we hit. See how my hand's open, and what it's doing is it's turning, and at the last minute it's cutting right on the deltoid, where the deltoid and the tricep meet, right here, okay. So as that motion's coming up, what this is doing is cutting straight in. Pump, and there's your hit. Okay. Pump. Okay, show you again. We can just go from hubud, doesn't matter what your entry line is. Okay. See, right in from here, see I'm revving that motion's revving. See? Just like if I had the stick. I'm hitting and I'm hitting. Grab that real quick. See the same motion from a stick. See? I'm hitting. See how it's hitting the head, see how it's turning, and then it's hitting, pump, pump, okay? So it's the same thing with the empty hand. As that's coming up, making a little circle. This is an exaggerated motion just so you get the idea of how it's hitting. See, in reality it's a quick, small motion, and that's your hit. Pump. Okay, from the opposite side. So, you're entering. See, hitting, see how the motion's revving, and I'm cutting. And when you do this, See, if I cut right here, see, I don't have nothing. See? That's why you want to cut where the deltoid and tricep meet. It's the closest place to the bone. And plus, you're cutting on an angle. See this angle? See, watch your hand. See, it's hard to hold onto that stick as you're cutting that angle. See? So you're just coming up from here, see, and you're hitting. So you're hitting, and then when you do it all together, that turns their body. Okay? That sets you up for your power shots. So, same thing, as we're shooting in, we get that shot. See? As this is coming in from this line and from here, if you don't quite get it, you still have your low line shot, see? You can hit low line, you can hit high line. So that also locks them into place. For a split second, I mean, it's not a large lock, but it's good enough for you to get your takedowns. Okay? Just locks them in place for a split second. So from the opposite side, same thing. As we're entering, see, get my shot. As I'm coming in from here, I can't quite get it, but I got that low line shot, see, or I can take it high line shot, and then I'm just rotating, see. You're rotating in from here. So it just locks in place for a split second, gives you something to grab. Cut. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to bump the opponent to get him to back crossover, okay? So after your entry and you get your shots, okay, you're in from here, what you're doing is you're bumping them. So it can be a hit, doesn't matter, but what you're doing is you're going off of the right trap foot. As you're bumping, you're making them back crossover, okay? So as you're cutting, what you can do is you can do a quick change step, okay? So from right here, all that's happening is this is stepping forward, this is stepping back. This becomes your sweep, and then there's your hip tongue, okay? I'll show you again on that line. So as we enter, see, right in from here, see? So as you wrap this in from here, as you're hitting, you're bumping, okay? What's going to happen is your feet are going to change from here. You're cutting down this line, see it's turning your body a little bit. This is going to sweep. There's your hit. So same thing from our side, we can just go from headbutt. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't matter. You can go from motion, doesn't matter. Okay, so as I hit and I'm in from here, there's my rev. I'm right at the deltoid tricep. I bump him, get him to take that step. Foot skip, skip step, sweep. There's your shot. So just to show you can use the same motions we were doing before with the stick. We're grabbing and hitting with the middle knuckle. See, it doesn't matter. You can still do it all. What we're going to do is we're going to enter in from here. See, first thing we're doing is we're hitting the shoulder. Okay? So that was just that first line we did in from here. So you're just going to hit the shoulder. Then that's going to grab and wrap. See? And there's your takedown. Into your different locking position. So same thing on this one. What you're doing is you're zoning out. Okay? You're zoning out and hitting in. See? What you want to do is you want to take that shoulder. See, it softens them up a bit. Okay? Then you're hooking. See? There's your rev snake. Okay? Of course, you got knees, whatever, from here. This is shooting in. Okay? Or you can grab in from here. See? Doesn't matter. But when you grab in, see my finger here? See, I'm not just grabbing and pulling. See, this is cutting in. See? There's your turn. See? And there's your lock. Okay. Same entry, like I said, it doesn't matter what entry you use, but you want to end up on the inside. So the best one is when you're entering. I mean, you can smash them in from here, but the same thing, you're grabbing right here. Okay. So it doesn't matter. And from there, once you get that initial reaction from here, so you can just change your lines. It doesn't matter. See, now you can sweep them in from here. Just that initial hit. See, that initial, you're grabbing. See, you can just take them straight to the ground from here and lock them and compress. So. Yeah, same thing, we were grabbing collarbone and the tendons that hook your pecs. So you're shooting in, boom, you get your shot. See, I'm grabbing everything. So you can do the same thing, bump them. See, then this would be your sapu. Just switch, sweep, okay? Same thing on the other side. See, as we're hitting, see, I'm just going down and grabbing. See, so I can just switch a line in from here and take them. It doesn't matter. Smash, smash. Same thing, control hand. It's your braking lines. This would be your brake right in from here. Okay, so just show you, when we're doing our initial entry from here, why we collapse in from here and do the circular elbow for the hit, right? Because that could be for if it's a jab cross and this is coming in. From right here, see, I'm covered. I've covered my body. See, this motion from right here is hooking. See, and then what I'm doing is I'm sweeping. Okay, so from this side, as we're coming in and we're elbowing, this circular motion right from here, okay? Then we're going to here, but if they jab cross you and you come in tunk, that one's going to come in and hook them from right in from here. This is going to sweep. Okay, so that's going to cover your head. Okay, so as we enter, see, in from here, see, you want to be in deep to them. See, your head's protected. This is your circular elbow. That sets you up for your deep snake. Have this close into your body. You're stepping back. Sweeping. Okay, so now we're just going to change the line a little bit. We're just going to go from right-hand snake to the opposite side. So as we enter from here, and we've snaked up, now what we're going to do is we're going to uncoil the snake. Okay, so what's going to happen, the first thing is you get the eye flick. See, this unwraps, and the right hand's going in for snaking motion. Okay, so she's coming from here, gone one, flick the eye to your snaking motion. So you can practice this back and forth. Go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, from opposite side, as we enter, you get that shot. This comes in, eye flick, snake. Right hand snake, left hand snake. Okay, so on that snaking motion, as you're coming in, it's the same thing. It's from like an inside switch. If we were going from here and she strikes, see how I'm going, my palm is facing here and it's turning palm up to palm down. Okay, it's the same motion, empty. As I enter in, see, from right here, as this smacks, and this hits, it's going from palm up to palm down. Same thing, you want to grab them at the wrist. See, what's happening is you're pulling them into your hip. So that makes her body move. See, if I just pull out here, they're strong, they can pull back, whatever. Okay. This pulling into the hip, see, you automatically check it. Okay. So make sure you get that motion where everything's tight into your body. Okay. So let's go from Hubud from here, just to show you can do different lines, okay? So there's your cover and hit. See, as I'm snaking, checking that foot, uncoiling, hitting. See how that's coming up to down. There's your hit. See, but you're pulling that in, see, to your body. Just a quick little turn to take them down, okay? But same thing, you have control of the arm. The elbow is always locked in place. Okay. You always have control of the wrist. Okay, because if they try to move into you, see, they can't. You're just going to turn them. And so we can get into your wrapping. Okay, so show you a few little variations. As we hit again, we're coming in and we're wrapping the snake, uncoiling to your disarm. Okay. first one from right in from here. See, what I can do is I can just back crossover. I'm stepping and I'm back crossovering. They're always monitoring this though. That's why you're going from here. It makes it harder for them to throw a punch. See? So what I'm doing is I'm stepping and just going down. See? There we go again. So you still have control of this wrist here. See? Just like a compressor. See? But everything's locked in place. So it's strong. See? See? Now reverse break. Plus you can just set them up. Okay, from the other side. So as we're entering, okay. Of course you don't have to go through all this drill, okay. You can just go right from the initial snake. You don't have to go here. This is just showing you how to flow, okay. In reality, you probably just take it in from here, and this would be your snaking motion. See, so same thing. I'm pulling this in. See, checking that shoulder. This is stepping. Yeah. Okay. So just go from Hubud. So from here, see, it doesn't matter. See, here's the motion. See, right from there, same thing. Bumping them, turning that in. See, it doesn't matter what kind of motion you want to use on that. Doesn't matter. See, there's your lock. Or you can wrap it. See. Same thing, and compress, or elbow. Okay, just show different variations. See, it doesn't matter what art you study, you can apply it to the Pangamot flow drill, okay? So as we're entering, and we're getting the hit from right in from here, if you want to go through the whole flow, you can, see? Or right into here, you've got that hit into the disarm. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bumper, I'm stepping once, I'm stepping twice, into the beset, okay? So same thing, you've got them locked. You always have them locked, okay? So they can't move. See, so you got the hyperextensions. Plus if I'm switching arms, see, I'm still gonna crunch and lock that. See, I always want to have that into a compression. See, I always want to turn that into a compression. See, so it doesn't matter what you use. See, I can use this to free my arm. See, they got their blade. Okay. So same thing on the opposite side. As we're entering and we're getting that shot in from here, see, as I'm hitting, first snake uncoils, hit, hit, here's this arm. Okay. See, from right here, once you bump them, it all depends. If this foot's forward or if this foot's forward, it doesn't matter. If this foot's forward, I'm going to take 2 steps. I'm going to go 1, but say I'm just keeping the distance between her shoulders and mine the same. I'm not going like this. Stepping in like this, okay? What I'm doing is I'm moving her first, see? Then I move her. So that gives you your lines. Okay. If the opposite foot's forward, this is still into my foot, or still into my hip here, see? So as you're bumping them, see, you're just stepping straight in. So from right here, I'm just going to the point of that triangle there, turn my hip. There's your beset, okay? 1, 2. Plus you still have control of this. Your Nikios. Okay, so if you can't get in really deep, or if your line's a little bit off, you feel like they're going to come in on you, But next one, we're just going to drop our weight, okay? Get out of the way of it. So, same entry as we hit. 1, unwrap. 2, there's your shot. So all I'm doing is I'm cutting right. I'm doing some cutting right here. Right, see the funny bones right here? I'm doing some cutting and grinding as you're taking them down, okay? So like I said, you can go right into it. You don't have to go through the whole flow. You can just go straight into that snaking motion, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm twisting. This is going to here, palm facing down. As I back crossover, it goes the palm up, okay? So as I back crossover, that's my cut. And wrap again. See, there's your hit. Plus you can turn them in knee. Plus if you want, you can double press them. See? So from the opposite side, as we enter, see, this is going straight into it. From right from here. Since I have that line, see, check that one, see, that's going to go right into here. So you can automatically slide into it. Plus you can use your knee as a brace. See, that way you can plumb roll. So the next one, you're just going to change hands. You got that spiral going, you're just going to keep it going with the opposite hand. Okay. So as we enter, if you want to do the whole flow, it's good to get you to practice. So from here, what I'm doing is I'm just switching hands. See, the spiral is going into my hip. All I'm doing is I'm coming down and I'm continuing that spiral. See? Plus you've got them locked in. You've got control. Continue to break. You do it from who, bud? So you're just practicing your motion, see? So I pull that into my hip, continue that motion. So I can go under, see, or I can go on top. It doesn't matter. See? I can seek up, or I can just continue to stretch that, see? So the spiral continues to go outward, see? And right there, think. And now you're into different blocking positions. But you always have control of that wrist, see? So we're going from who, but there's your hit. Okay. I have this tucked in from here. So what I'm doing is I'm just rotating, see? I'm rotating and going down the arm. You don't want to lose contact. You want to go like this. Sliding down the arm. Keep that spiral going. Stretch them. See? This in reality, you would just take them right to your knee. Just be careful on your partner though. Okay. You would stretch them and drop them right in from here. But see how you've got control of that? You've got to turn. See? And you got your lock. Or you have your brace lock and turn. So if we go through the entire flow drill, as you're striking, you're hitting, you're elbowing, so you're working your way up the body, hit, uncoil, hit, hit. Sorry. Same thing. Pull that into your hip, see, rotate, this is under, see. So you got that lock motion, see. This, what's happening here is this is spiraling down, this is spiraling up, see. So you got two different spirals. See? Just to show you the spiraling motions from the opposite side. Once we enter, see? And from here, hit, uncoil, hit. Okay. So that motion from right here, see, I'm going down the arm. It's happening. This is spiraling. See how that motion's spiraling, but it's pulling out. See. This is spiraling and cutting up, see? So both motions together, see, will stretch them. So you can take them straight down, or you can just duck under, take them to the ground. See how I stick out the wrist? See, what I'm doing is I'm spiraling again, cutting circle. See, you're cutting. See? And that also puts into wrapping motion. Okay? Okay, now we'll go to half snake on the same side. So as we entered, we got our hit, we elbowed, we came all the way around, and we were going into a full snake. Okay, what this one is a half snake, just a half snaking motion. Okay, because sometimes when you're coming in from here, they may turn the stick on you. Okay, when you feel that motion, when you feel it's not happening, just pull back. Okay, so what's happening in that full motion? It's a simple motion. From the half snaking position, all that's happening is you're switching hands. Your left is going down to the stick. This is just a quick cutting motion to your hit. Okay? It's a real simple motion. So even if we're going from hubud, see, I'm already right here. Okay? Okay, so going from hubud, so you're already right from here. So you're just cutting. Okay? There's your hit. Bam. Okay? So what that motion is, empty hand. From right here she punches, see, I'm dropping, I'm cutting. See, this is just the Cody Gosh. Okay. So for people who do Japanese arts, all that is a Cody Gosh. Okay. You just have them in from here, you're cutting down. Okay. With the stick, see, right in from here, all I'm doing is passing, going down the stick. It's just one quick motion. Also this, see this stick? See what happens if I just go like this, see? And pull. Okay. What's happening is you're turning. See what that's doing to my hand? So I'm turning the stick. See? That's making the disarm easy for me, see? You can use your baby finger. See, if you don't, then you've got to rely on more strength. And it's easier for them to counter. Okay? See, this automatically turns them. So even from right here, you can just take that into your hit. Okay. So just remember, this is turning as that's cutting in. See. There's your hit. Boom. So go through the whole flow. As they strike and you hit, you enter. Full right snake. Half left. Just cut the line. There's your hit. Okay, so on this one, as you're doing the Cody Gosh, what's happening with the stick, it's just kind of like you're driving a motorcycle. See what happens when you start to rev that? See? It turns the body. See? So that right there is taking them off their center line. Okay? If you just push and cut, see how our upper body's still fairly straight. But watch what happens when you cut that line. See? So it's all happening at one time. See? Both motions are going together. See? Cut. Cut. And see, it's just like I'm pulling her hand into my hip. See? Same thing's happening. Hit, hit. From the opposite side, see, same thing. You're into your half snake. See, I'm coming to here. So this is turning, going into my hip. See how that motion just turns her. Okay. And the stick is going into a circle. See? It's kind of arcing into my own hip. See? Dunk. So when you put them both together, dunk. See? And on these, normally, when you do disarm, take a step back to hit because they're going to enter you. See, as soon as this comes out, they're going in. See? That's when you want to step back on them. Okay, the next one's similar to the first one, except you're not allowing your opponent to let go of their stick. So as we enter, same lines, okay? If you want to practice from the flow so far, what I'm doing is, as this hand's going down the stick, this one's grabbing the fingers. So now they can't let go, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm going in from here. This is going to be my first shot, okay? So right from here, this is just coming up to the fingers and grabbing, okay? Left hand's going down the stick. See, I'm rotating it. See, it's the same thing, except now I'm doing it with both hands. See how that pulls that in? This is your eye shot. Be real careful, okay? You can go throat, you can go eye, it doesn't matter. You can go into the mandible or neck, doesn't matter. But this motion right here, see how that's turning them down? See? Plus you're ending up right here. So you got another nice eye shot. Okay, same thing. You can just do this from, or you can go from hubud. See? Same motion. See, it doesn't matter. See, I'm just taking it right to here. See, and that's rotating, so that's getting her off. I'm eye jabbing. You can throat jab, mandible, neck, doesn't matter. Especially if you pull back a little bit. See, it's pulling them right into it. Just be real careful, because I'm going to do it on an angle just for safety's sake. Okay? So what you do is you're going to pull them into you and jab it in. Okay? But see, watch what happens when you pull them. See, they're going to go right into that. But be real careful. Okay? So that same thing, both hands going down. And then aim it right from here. See, that's your shot. Okay, use your head for a disarm. Here's your hit. Into the sternum. That just rotates it and this cuts it. See? Plus this is cutting down here. So you can use them both together. So from opposite side, as we hit through, come up, uncoil, half snake, grabbing it from here, turn them, eye jab them, take them down. There's your shot. Pull. Strip it onto the neck, hit, hit. We're also into here, your sternum shot. So I just line that up. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Anywhere's going to hurt. Okay, doesn't really matter. Sternum's nice because it's bone. Okay, so you just pop that in there. Cut it. Okay. Okay, now from half snake, we're just going to rotate to the opposite hand. Okay, so if we're going in from hubud, and I've got the half snake from right here, see what I'm doing is I'm peeling that thumb off. See how she's got a grip? See, I'm into a half snake position, I'm peeling that thumb back. Okay, so what's happening is the opposite hand is grabbing, and I'm cutting in from here, see? See, plus you can use that for your stretch. See, it's the same principle. See how that's just coming in. See? See, plus you've got the hyperextension. Of course, this would be right here. See? So you've got your hits. Plus you can use these for compressions. See? So we'll go through the whole drill. So as they hit, snake uncoils, half snake. See, peel that thumb. Hands coming, it's just exchanging hands. See, this one's going down the stick. So I'm doing is I'm peeling this. See, if I want to, see, from here you're hitting, but also you can drop your weight. See, that'll take them right to the ground into your hitting motions. So from the other side, we enter, okay, hit, full snake, snake uncoils, half snake. All you're doing is you're peeling that thumb, rotating. See, that's coming through. Also, in from here, you can hit. You can also grab and hit and stretch. There's your knee. Plus, see how this is turning? It's giving you a nice head shot. That puts you to the opposite side, which locks you into place into that first one. So now, same thing, you go from hubud. So, same thing. See? You're already right into there. See how it just down, okay? Show you a little bit slower. See, I mean, you're into the half snake. All you're doing is you're just peeling and grabbing, okay? So if you want to, you can hit through and go low line. See? That takes them down, and you got to lock in from here. Okay, now we'll use both hands. So as we enter, okay, and we hit, and we've got that first snake, uncoil into the second snake. We pull the thumb off and we grab the thumb pad right here. What's happening is the other hand is still holding the fingers. See how that motion right there is locked? It's kind of like the motorcycle. See? So you're coming in from here, this is your eye jab. But see if you just continue that motion to the ground, that locks them into place. Plus you've got the double drop on them. Okay, from the opposite side. So let's go from hubud. So it's the same thing. I'm in from here. All I'm doing is I'm switching hands. See how this one can unwrap? See, it doesn't matter if you can't get it with this one. Your opposite hand can unwrap it. See, there's your turn. See where it puts them. Tuck. There's your tail. Same thing. You're just gonna unwrap that. See, you still have control of them. Okay. So that's your stick. You can hit or you can insert anywhere you like. See, you just become your compressor. See? You're just gonna compress straight line. See? Plus, this can just be a. You can just either hook them or you can hook them in from here and compress. Or same thing in from here. I can compress. Or I can change the line from here. Or same from here. It doesn't matter. You can set them up. See, you lock them into place. See, as I'm compressing, I'm turning. See, plus I'm comfortable. I can move from here. What I mean is that you don't want to be like this. You don't want to be bent over like that. Okay? You want to be so you're comfortable and you're stable. Okay? That way you can compress them anywhere you like. See? And if they try to hit, see, it doesn't matter. Use that against them. See? Now you've got compression. See? Just use your whole body. Or you can C-cup compress. All in one motion. Okay, just to show you the spirals on the extension we did a little bit earlier. We just go through the whole motion here. So as we do the full snake and we uncoil, okay, right in from here as I'm pulling, and this is unwrapping, okay. See what's happening is I'm hitting. As I'm uncoiling, see what's going to happen is I'm going to place my foot in from here and take her down to the knee. So just imagine my leg being in there. It's too dangerous to do on your partner, so just pull your leg out, but know that it would be in there. See how you're extending them? That would actually be on your knee. But it's the same thing, you're going to do your extensions. Okay? Except they would be on top of your knee. But same thing, the hand's spiraling out. See, spiraling and turning. See? This is the same thing, it's cutting, 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 cutting. See? So you're doing both together, except they're going to be on your knee. Okay? But it's a little unsafe. We'll just pop up a little bit. We'll just place her on there. See? Actuality is going to be in from here. Okay? But it's very uncomfortable on your partner. Okay? So same thing, so you're stretching that. See? And this is actually cutting in. See? So you're doing them both together. So now we'll just do it from Hubud from the opposite side. So as we're moving, see how this is already right here? See? From that motion, see it's already right there. See, so as that grabs, boom, there's your hit. So what you're doing is you're extending, you're taking it down, and you go real, real slow. See? Right in from here. This is extending. See? That's extending. Okay? And if you like in from there, you can just change the grip and do your compression. Okay? So you've got that twist on them, see? Whether it's twisting and you're cutting, or you can change the line and everything is compressing into the neck. This is cutting into the side of the neck, forearm's cutting into the side of the neck, and you've got your compression. Okay.